This is exciting, and John's a couple glasses of wine in.
I haven't even played the intro yet.
Okay, do it.
I'm gonna take another drink.
This is On Air with... Oh, geez. This is Almost On Air with Erica and Jon.
Nice. Okay, so rewind. John's a couple glasses of wine.
Yeah, this is a shocker of an episode, guys. So we just decided, we were coming into the episode this week, and we decided to do something just a little bit different.
Yeah.
Normally we have a lot of prep. We got some serious topics to talk into. But tonight we're doing like a late night episode, like almost on air after dark, like almost on air happy hour.
It's
What's
legitimately dark outside.
It is dark outside. We're actually doing this. I don't know if we've ever done a podcast literally at night. But this one is taking place at almost 8 p.m. So like that's pretty much midnight for us, like late 20-year-olds, you know?
Well, and for us like morning show people.
Yeah, 100%. Like
so
this is like my
us.
bedtime almost.
Yes, Jon said, is it going to be too late for you? And I was like, no, I'm not that much of a weenie. So
yeah, we just decided that like once a month, maybe, perhaps, maybe less, maybe more, just depending.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's have a fun episode. Let's have a game night. Let's have a night where we kind of drink a little bit. Let's talk about some fun topics, and we don't really have a big plan, and let's just go into it having a good time, which is essentially what the entire first season of the Almost On Air podcast was.
Right. So these are like throwback episosts.
Yeah. But this one just has like more alcohol included, perhaps.
You know what? I had a really crummy week. Like just
that
garbage.
Was the reason for it.
And I was like, let's just do this. Let's just have fun.
I was just like, you know what, Erica, like she needs a drink. So like what better than to share that drink with me, with all of you. And let's just like have a good night and pick you up. Let's just pick up the week a little bit.
Nothing is better than that. I think that my wine tastes a little bit like soap.
I would, wait, soap?
I think that when I washed this glass after using it last night, I didn't get all the soap out. But I'm not going to throw away this glass of wine.
So
I'm going to drink
lie.
through it.
If we're just going honesty hour here, my glass of wine here is not, I feel like there are things on it I cannot get off because we typically don't use glassware in our house. So
as we learned last week.
Yeah, I usually use red Solo cups. And so when we use wine glasses, it's usually for guests. And so when we wash it, we kind of like, honestly, half-ass wash it. So I don't know
is there
what
like
these things...
lipstick flakes on it?
I don't know if that's what it is.
Probably.
I would like to think it's like dust flakes, but like it's hard to... I tried to scrub it off before this podcast and it didn't work out. Also, disclaimer here. I just thought it was fitting. I recently like had a couple of glasses of wine last week for the first time and like got moderately wine buzzed.
Exciting.
I kind of enjoyed it. I'm not even gonna lie.
It's a good time. Welcome to the good life.
No, yeah, it was kind of nice. I like really enjoyed it. So I figured if we're having some drinks with this podcast and it's a late night, I just figured I'd go and get like wine tipsy with you guys. Like I know I normally don't. So I'm experimenting with some wine here.
Yeah, what do you got there?
We have a Sauvignon Blanc, which I feel like is the funnest
Jon.
wine. What?
I'm drinking Sauv Blanc.
Dude, I knew it. I knew it. My favorite part about wine is this sound right here. I feel like wine says the most.
For the record, guys, Jon almost missed his glass. And I don't know if you even realized that, but I watched you almost spill that on yourself.
Almost. In theme. You're welcome.
Wow.
I know.
I'm
literally on it. I'm
today?
so on it. I'm so on point.
One more thing before we get into these games. I quickly chugged a very light vodka soda. There wasn't very much vodka left in the bottle.
Okay.
Right before we did this.
Nice.
And when I put it down, I said that tasted gross to you because my ice cubes taste like garbage.
Okay. I don't know if this is like a normal thing, but our ice cubes also taste like we think garlic.
Okay, so mine tastes like garbage and yours tastes like garlic.
I don't know what it means. Okay, so here's the thing. My fridge is a fridge that like my mom gave us when we moved in that we've probably had for approaching 10 years.
I would also love to point out that Jon's house has 2 fridges in it.
We do have 2 fridges. Yeah. We have a lot of guys in the
Cool.
house. We have a lot of things to refrigerate. So we have 2
Like
fridges.
beer.
Yeah, I like beer. So only one of our fridges has one of those like water things where you can like, it's connected to water, I guess. So only one of our fridges can give you water, can produce water.
Okay.
When we first
would
moved
be connected to water, yes.
It connected to the water line or whatever.
Yeah.
When we first moved in, I don't know the last time we changed the water filter. We probably went an entire year in our house without changing it. And before that, probably some time as well.
TBD. Okay.
Yeah, honestly, not really sure. And we noticed that our ice was tasting weird, and we were like,
wait. Quick question. So this fridge produces the ice?
Yeah, it produces the water and the ice.
Great. Continue.
So we decided, you know what? Okay, I'm just gonna be completely honest here. There were like weird flakes in our water sometimes. I don't know what that means. I didn't know if it was like my sister was convinced it was mold. I was more convinced it was like plastic scrapings from the black plastic that the water comes out of. Anyway, we decided it was time to purchase water filters.
Okay.
So we did. We purchased some water filters, and we've been using them since. And our ice tastes less like garlic, but like there's still
exciting.
a weird. Yeah, which is for sure way better. However, there's still a weird taste to our ice.
But no more weird flakes.
No flakes. No, the flakes are gone. I like to think it's like
I'm never having water at your house ever.
Yeah. Honestly, some people were like really sketched to have water at our place, but like it's water. We're alive. Whatever. But anyways, sure. I feel it like, you know that alcohol that's got the gold flakes in it?
Yeah.
It's essentially that.
It's not like that. No, it's not.
A little bit. It's kind of like that.
It's just not.
It's like a different color of that. Anyway, our ice tastes better now. However, still slightly garlicky. And I don't understand the reason.
I'm convinced that it just like picks up the aromas of whatever's in your fridge and freezer.
I mean, there's probably like some lasagna in there then. Some lasagna flavored ice. Some chicken nuggets flavored ice. Frozen chicken nuggets. There were dino nuggets in our fridge for a while. I don't even know whose those were, but like
I would eat
dino
those.
nuggets are kind of fire, honestly.
The good news for me is I'm about to move home next week. This is the last podcast in this bedroom.
Yo.
It's kind of fitting that we're like drinking and celebrating.
This is pretty much a celebration. I'm in.
Yeah, it's like a farewell and hello party. So the great news is I'm going to be living with my mom and my stepdad. And guess what?
So you are...
Fancy ice.
Yes, fancy ice. You probably have to buy less alcohol, I'm assuming.
You know, I've been thinking about what I'm going to purchase of my own, and I think I'm gonna like go to the store every week and like get my own wine and get like the things that I want, because I don't want them to bankroll my drinking.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I feel like I remember when I did want to live at home, if you wanted something for yourself, everyone in the house would assume that if it's in the pantry, you could take it. And if your parents bought it, it's kind of free game, you know? So like sometimes I remember when I was like 17, I lived at home. My mom would never let me buy Gushers growing up, and I was obsessed with Gushers. And I really wanted Gushers. So I would sometimes go to the store, buy my own Gushers, and I'd stuff them like in my drawers or under my bed.
Oh, I don't.
Because I didn't want just like randos eating my Gushers, you know?
Randos being the people who live in your home with you.
Like my sister. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't plan on like storing it in my room. Like if they want some of, you know, my Kim Crawford Sauvignon Blanc, all for it. But I think I don't want to make my parents feel that they are required to like be like, oh, the wine that Erica drinks is out. We have to buy more. Like I can do that. I'm saving a lot of money.
Also, but why don't you just start drinking whatever wine that they use so you don't have to buy Chardonnay?
It's just not going to happen.
I don't know the only one I know right now is Sauvignon Blanc, which is the funnest to say.
Yes. Chardonnay is just like, it feels thick. I don't know how to explain it other than that.
You got me. I don't know. This is the one I had last week. It was good. I'm having it again tonight. It's pretty good. I'm kind of enjoying this, to be honest.
For you. What's the brand?
I don't know. I honestly bought whichever one was the cheapest. It was $5.99.
That's okay.
Bergner, like Sweet James Bergner.
No, that's not how it's spelled. It's spelled Beringer.
Sure.
Well,
that sounds good.
Mine just sitting on my bed with me, by the way.
Yours looks way more expensive.
This goes about, I want to say with my Vons Club card, it's like $14.99, $16.99, and I get it when it's my favorite.
So explain to me real quick.
Sure.
Is it similar to hard alcohol where if I buy a more expensive bottle of wine, I'm going to be less hungover the next day because it is better quality?
Absolutely.
Shit, I fucked up.
However, I don't think the difference between $4 and $12, or sorry, what'd you say, $5 and
$5.99,
$15 is not going to be a difference. Cool, I'm talking $15 and $40 is the difference.
Oh, dude. And
I'm not spending $40 on alcohol.
No chance. Or
on wine.
Maybe one day.
That's the dream, isn't it?
Yeah.
One day we're going to have a rich AF drinking podcast.
Yeah. Oh my God. Imagine. I feel like when you're rich, like you just want to show up to a party and bring a nice bottle because it's a nice bottle. My roommate does that. Like, we'll show up to places when we're meeting our friends we haven't seen in a while, and he'll go to Total Wine, which is essentially Bevmo, our version of Bevmo. And he'll walk in there and he'll be picking out the Grey Goose, because like Grey Goose is decent vodka, right?
Right.
And then someone in the store who works there will come up and be like, hey, do you guys need any help? I'd love to recommend you a brand that's just as good or better than Grey Goose for half the price. And when I'm that person that they're talking to, I'm like, hell yeah, hook me up with the best alcohol possible. But my roommate, Kyle, says no.
I knew
Yes.
it was going to be Kyle.
Because in his mind, the reason he's buying Grey Goose is not to buy good vodka, it's to buy Grey Goose. So when he shows up, his friends know he bought Grey Goose. He doesn't care how good the vodka is. It's a statement. I kind of get it. But like,
I kind of get
just
it
not
too.
me. Yeah, I get it. You know?
Yeah.
Also, can I just mention?
What?
I feel underdressed. I know this is a podcast, which is fine, and that's why I put on a hoodie. You look pretty good tonight. I mean, not like a drunk, you look really good, but like just a compliment as a friend. You're like, you dressed up for this, and I feel like I need to go put a shirt on or something.
If it makes you feel better, I'm in leggings and slippers.
I mean, top
and
up.
I'm just wearing a top that isn't a sweatshirt, and I have makeup on, which you have not seen in so long. In so long.
I wasn't even sure you still had makeup, to be honest.
I do. Yeah. I get to use it like once a week max. So
That's fair.
Yeah. All right.
Let's get into the fun things we got to do tonight. Wait, what's up?
Okay. I was about to jump into the things that we had people submit for, and then I realized that we have a game before that. Yeah. I'm already a little too excited.
To ensure that we've had enough wine for the last part of this podcast.
Yes.
You guys, pour something with us. Like, this is a party podcast.
If you're listening to this, pause it, resume it at night when you can have a drink, and play along with us.
Nice.
Great.
Love it.
Do you want to kick this off?
I'd love to kick it off. So the first thing we're going to do tonight, this is something we didn't prep you guys for, but I feel like it's going to be an exciting game just to make sure that we got a little bit more wine in us before our main segment of the night. This is called Truth or Drink. Nice.
Loves
I'm so pumped
the
with
air horn.
I do love it. So we decided we'd come up with some questions for each other, and I mean it's pretty self-explanatory. Either A, you answer the question truthfully, or B, if you don't want to answer, you can just take a drink. Fair enough. And you're pouring that other glass of wine.
Yeah, I set my microphone down so I could pour that wine. So
Nice.
I couldn't respond to you, so I just started screaming.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I poured another glass because I was getting low, and I was like, I'm probably gonna go with the drink option for a lot of these because I get nervous.
I like it.
So,
I like it. You should be nervous because I would like to think that I created some questions that hopefully you will answer, but I believe that you probably won't. So I'm preparing for you to drink.
Okay, I did the same. I tried to get a little weird.
No, that's fine. That's fine. This is almost on air happy hour. Almost on air after hours.
This is
night.
like when we used to do our Instagram lives.
Oh my
but
God.
like to another level.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, do you want to go first?
I would love to go first. So, Erica.
I'm scared. Okay, go ahead.
We'll start off pretty chill.
Okay.
Can you truthfully tell us, when is the last time you kissed a boy?
I can.
Nice.
It was... I'm trying to actually get you the exact day.
Whoa. That's even better than I expected.
I believe it was January 26th.
It is February 24th, so almost a month ago.
It's been almost a month, yes.
Nice. Appreciate the honesty.
Of course.
Hit me.
Shoot, I feel like mine are a little too... Okay.
Okay.
John, what is the oldest age you would hook up with?
The oldest age?
Like the oldest woman's age. Yeah, the oldest age you would hook up with.
Wow, that's a great question. Oh my God.
Thank you.
I feel like I want to rephrase my questions now.
Oh, that's like light.
Wow. I'm pumped. We should do episodes like this every week.
Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, I feel like I don't have a cap off age, but if I had to guesstimate.
Yes, guesstimate is fine.
Yeah, because some people just like look a lot older or act a lot younger than they are, which is fine. I'm going to go 30, 34.
That is younger than I expected.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought you were going to be like 41.
I mean, you got to realize like I look 12, you know? So
True. Yeah.
Erica.
Yeah.
When is the last time you kissed a girl?
Oh. I have very few times. I think it was New Year's Eve. Yes. One year, my New Year's kiss was
Okay,
like
but
my
I need
best
this to
friend.
like. I would like to clarify. This needs to be like a lip to lip New Year's Eve kiss.
Lip to lip, yeah.
Okay,
But
not
no
like a peck
tongue.
on the cheek for your friend, but like a
No,
legitimate.
no.
Okay, all right. I'm just making sure.
No. Do you think I'm that much of a biatch?
I mean, not. I mean, I wouldn't have used that word. I would have thought like, like different word.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at.
Okay.
Okay, it was New Year's Eve. I was still in college, I think. So maybe into 2015.
Oh, that's too long. Okay.
Yeah, nah, it's just not my thing.
Fair enough. Hit me.
Hit you. John, what is your least favorite thing about me?
My least favorite thing about you.
I'm finding myself way too funny with these questions.
I'd have to think about that. My least favorite thing about you is probably what do I not like about you? I feel like I just like I ignore the things that I don't mesh with people, Oh, I'd say probably the thing I like least about you is I feel like how easily annoyed you get, but I'm thankful that it is never with me.
Oh, that's true.
Like if you're in a mood, like people can set you off pretty easily, right?
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, that's like, I get why someone did that. It's not even that serious. But you're just in a mood and it is not the right time. And it was just like, wrong place, wrong time. It can hit you.
Right.
I get it.
So you're saying it would be a much bigger deal if it was at you.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah. I
just gotta be honest for a minute. It surprises me because I am very annoying.
Yeah.
And like, I really do enjoy pushing people to their limits sometimes. And I kind of have like that big brother complex where like, if I know something I do annoys you, I'll push it just a little bit harder just to see how far we can go. And I feel like it never really works with you when it comes to me. And I enjoy that. And I just want to thank you.
And what's interesting is I have the little sister complex. And
Okay.
That's why I often get annoyed when people push my buttons because
Totally.
I've been used to it my whole life. But I think the difference is with you, I feel like your older sister.
Yeah,
so
that's
you
fair.
can't really piss me off.
Yeah, that is fair. It's
Wow.
like, that little sibling that tries super hard, but it never really gets to you.
Yeah, it's like, no, that's sweet. I also don't think I've ever realized that you were trying to push my buttons.
I mean, I don't intentionally try, but like subconsciously, I feel like it's a thing. Anyway,
I see.
Erica, when's the last time you pooped?
I'm like, did I today? Yeah, this morning.
Do girls poop every day? I need to know.
Okay, look, I don't think I'm the control group. And sometimes no.
Okay.
And those are not good days. John.
Okay. Yeah.
F, marry, kill.
I was hoping you'd bring this up.
Sierra, Patty, and me. These are the three women that John gets stuck in the back room with when we are in the office. There are 4 desks back there, and those are the 3 people he is with.
I feel like I can't answer this. I feel like this is not allowed.
Is this going to be the first drink?
Yeah, I'm gonna drink. But I will have the record show I have an answer. I'm just gonna drink.
I'm pretty sure I know your answer. And I think it includes marrying me.
Wow.
Is that correct?
I cannot give you any clues.
If it includes killing me, I'll kill you.
I wouldn't kill you.
Let the record show I did not mean that. So.
Okay. That was a good one.
Thank you.
Okay. Which of the girls that you considered your best friends do you think is least intelligent?
Oh my. I'm not answering that.
Yeah. My question is, do you have an answer though?
Big gulp for that. I don't think I have an answer because I think it's me.
Oh my God.
Like
Get
out of my
here.
no, my friends are like accountants and build buildings, like construct buildings and figure out how to do that, and like work at Google. And I'm like, I don't know. I like make
so legitimately,
radio
gun to your head, you think you're the dumbest friend?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's so sad. And like I really mean that.
Okay. Fair enough.
My foot is asleep. John, how many people have you slept with? No, he's going for a refill.
I'm going for a refill on that one. I would like not to share that answer.
I'm actually shocked that you aren't going to answer that.
Yeah,
but
I feel like
understand it.
Thank you.
My mom listens to this podcast, so it's best you don't tell her.
Yeah, my mom does too. Because I feel like any answer can be perceived anyway.
That's true, like too few or too many. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Are we allowed to ask each other the same questions? Probably not, huh? Okay.
I mean, like, no, but yes.
We'll keep going.
Okay.
Erica, have you ever walked in on or heard either of your parents getting it on?
You know, I mean, I shouldn't say what's crazy, but no.
Nice.
I really haven't. And thank God.
I feel like most of my friends have, to be honest.
Yeah.
And is that scarring?
What?
I feel like that might be scarring. I don't know.
For sure. The thing is, maybe when I didn't realize it, like when I was really young, I had this really weird fear of kidnappers. Like, I'm talking debilitating fear of kidnappers. Yeah, I know. Just simmer on that.
Okay. Yeah.
And so I would like go into my parents' room almost every night. So
you were a cock block,
point,
essentially.
I was what?
You were a child cock block.
For sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, Mom and Dad.
Okay, that's fair.
I take that back. Go. My turn. This is pretty light, but I would like to make you insult your favorite band. What's your least favorite Band Camino song?
My least favorite Band Camino song. This is a great question because I already have an answer. It's off their very first. Actually, it might have changed since they came out with their new album, but I'm gonna say "Young" off their very, very first EP. It was the only one I would skip. I didn't love it.
I don't even know that song, and I'm a.
Okay, then on the newer album, I'll even give you a newer album one because I feel like there are a couple that I don't love, and it's gonna be "Hush Hush."
I need to go listen to that album again and.
Yeah, I mean, okay. First of all, this episode is gonna come out on Friday, and there's a new Band Camino song coming out.
I know.
Very pumped.
Do you think it's gonna be sad?
I don't, because it's called One Last Cigarette, and I would just like to. Okay, I have two things to say about this. We're just gonna divert for a minute. Two things to say about this. One, a song called One Last Cigarette is interesting to me because I feel like cigarettes are just uncool now. Like, I don't know who.
That's why I think it could be sad.
Maybe. I'm hoping it's sad. The releases seem like it's gonna be a rock song, and everyone's saying this is like part of the new kickoff of the band Camino. If you're just a listener who doesn't know the band Camino, educate yourself. You know, we have
totally. We are both big fans, so you'll probably love them.
It's part of the podcast.
Yeah.
But I feel like this is part of the new era of the band Camino. And since I started listening to the band Camino, they've lost 2 band members. And now they're pretty much like a trio, which is not essentially like an alternative band. And my favorite sounds of them are very alternative-ish. Okay. So I'm nervous for the new direction, but I'm excited because their last song, Roses, I thought was really cool.
So good.
Yeah. So we'll see.
All right. We will see. Was that it? Was that everything you had to say?
Yep, that's all I guess.
Cool. Your turn.
My turn. Or is it your turn?
No, I just went.
Oh. Okay. What is the name of the person you've dated that you like the least?
Oh, I thought you were going to say most recently, and I was like, I'm not saying that.
No.
That I like the least?
That you like the least. Your least favorite person you've ever dated.
I mean, I've said his name on here before if you go back to the early episodes, so
I think,
his name's Casey.
To be honest, okay. I was going to be honest, I think we blurred it out.
No!
Yeah. Because you let it slip one time, and I remember going back and like putting a beep over his name.
It's been long enough now that I don't care. He's nowhere to be found on my no one can find him on my social media. That's his name. I would like to believe he's not a garbage person and he just made garbage decisions. How many more do you have? Oh, thank you.
I can have that more ready.
How many more do you
your
have?
turn.
Yeah. I'm trying to decide how many more I should ask. I have a long list. How many more do you have?
I'll give you 1 or 2 more.
Okay.
Let's move on to the next subject soon.
Okay. What's the name of the last girl you went on a date with? And he's drinking.
And I'm taking a drink.
For the record, everyone, I do not have the sound effects. Only John does. So
what
he
would
can
you
only
like to hear?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I would like to keep like, I don't know, if someone's going on a date with me,
You would like to not out them.
Yeah, like I don't want to out them.
I get it.
I don't know if they're comfortable with it yet. Like I'm not seriously dating anyone. And so if that comes with me talking either about them on air or on my podcast, I haven't really cleared that with them yet. So like, I just feel like it's safe to just drink.
I totally agree.
Thank you.
I mean, you know, everyone here knows that I've been like weirdly alluding to a person for a long time without a name. So
yeah, that's fair. That's 100% fair. Okay. So we're doing two more? Because I go, oh, this will be my last one.
Okay.
Who is the person you feel the most guilt about in your life about the way you treated them?
Oh my gosh, Jon, what a deep question.
Yeah, dude. We're in there right now.
Honestly, this is very sad. Well,
it's okay.
Okay, actually, it's not as sad as I just set it up to be.
Hey.
I believe my dad, because when my parents got divorced, I was 13. 13-year-old girls, there's a lot going on there. 100%. And we only saw him on Wednesdays and every other weekend. And frankly, that just like wasn't, I should have seen him a lot more. Now we're super close and thank goodness. But I just feel 13, like they're...
How much control do you have over that?
No, I mean, if I had said like, no, we should make a different schedule, that would have been it. It was just, I think they did what they thought was best for us.
Okay.
And there is no feeling, and the worst feeling in the world was when, before he was remarried. Now it's so much easier, thank God. Both my parents were remarried, but the worst feeling in the world was leaving my dad on Christmas morning and being like, he just spends the rest of the day alone. So that is who I feel the most guilt with.
Sadness. There's another kind of sadness for a family member or someone you're close with that you know is going through something that spends a holiday alone. It's like the one day you're supposed to have people with you.
Yes.
And I used to be that guy that like, when I was in fraternity in college and stuff, I would always post on our like main feed. And I was like, hey guys, if any of you are alone, if any of you don't have a place to go, come over, because sometimes being alone on days like that can really, really get to you.
Yeah. That's why I think this year has been so hard for people, is because they had to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 100%.
And I think fortunately both you and I have spent most holidays not alone, but yeah, I think that's the problem with this year. And you know what, Jon? You are absolutely a person that I would randomly call and be like, I'm going to be alone. Can I come over? And that's a really good quality.
I want to be that person. And I think it's because
you are.
I mean, for two reasons. One, I have spent some holidays alone and it was terrible. Yeah. And at the other end of the table, like I am someone who is like, wants to be very family oriented, but the way that my life unfolded, I wasn't able to be as family oriented as I wanted to be.
Sure.
So when it comes to holidays, it's more of a like my friends or my family type thing. So anyone is welcome. Like anyone really, really is.
Yeah. Well,
so come over.
So
we'll have some Sauvignon Blanc.
On holidays now? Is that what you're saying?
On holidays, yeah.
Right. Okay. Now I'm trying to think of like a... Oh, this is a funny one. What's your least favorite thing about each of your roommates?
Okay, easy. Let's go. So my roommate Esteban, very much introverted. He's home right now. Maybe you're listening to me. Unclear. He's busy. He's so busy, and I wish he would hang out more because I feel like he's so much fun. My roommate Evan, my least favorite. I feel like everyone's thing is just going to be busy. My roommate Evan, he's got a girlfriend. He's got a job, but he's also one of my most he's like one of my most fun roommates. Wish he would come out more.
Okay.
Kyle, I wish he would
shave the mohawk.
No, I love the mohawk.
Someday I'm gonna take clippers to his head. Go ahead.
No, yeah, come on over this Friday. I feel like I wish Kyle opened up a little bit more. He's like my most like just stereotypical dude roommate, like super into sports. When it comes to music, he's like, I don't know what that's about, and I'm like, hey man, open up a little bit.
Yeah,
because like he's a softie. That's why we get along. I know he is. But he doesn't feel as comfortable in it as like I at least tried to be. So there's that.
Yeah, you're a weird mix. Anyway, next roommate.
Let's see. Brad, I guess, is my last one.
Yeah.
And I wish that Brad would also hang out more. I feel like he's got his own business going on. New answer? Oh man. oh my God, I wish you would stop making these protein waffles in the morning because they just smell so good and they make me so hungry at like 7 a.m. And I'm like, dude, I'm starving now.
Okay.
That's
Don't you eat breakfast or no?
I do, but like if I eat breakfast too early, my stomach hurts. Anyway, that's a whole other story.
Anyway, we went there. I have wires happening. Okay. That is the conclusion of Truth or Drink. We honestly were pretty truthful.
We are pretty truthful for the most part. I've only drank a couple times.
We're going to have to be harder on each other next time.
Which is good. I like, to be honest, if you're watching our YouTube right now, this is all I got. You got to be honest with me, though, because here's the thing.
Did you start that alone?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Yeah. I was like up to like maybe the top when we started. Anyways, I feel like when I start to drink, my eyes get more drunk than my body does. So I feel like my eyes kind of sink a little bit.
So you're going to be editing these videos and being like, oh, no, he's just like, trying to put on sunglasses.
Who is this man? Yeah.
This is a no for me.
Okay. So
no,
let's go into our main thing.
Off.
No, you like them. You like the ring lights in them?
Yeah, that looks really nice.
Do I look sick?
You look like you're in a studio.
Okay. Fine, I'll tell you.
We are going to pick from this long list.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Okay, I was like, we're not going to be able to do all of them.
So for our main topic,
yes.
We posted a story on our Instagram and we said, give us things to rank. So this mainly came from our coworker in Easton. So Easton, well, I don't know what that face is about.
Oh, I just almost spilled all over. Go ahead.
Nice. Oh, we've been there.
Our coworker
like
Easton.
Minutes, yeah. So our coworker Easton does this thing on his story all the time where he's like, give me things to rank. I'll rank anything. And he does it all the time. And he's so good at it. And it's such a hit.
And his are always hilarious.
And they're hilarious.
Yeah.
And some of our listeners are also fans of Easton. And I just love that so much. So we were like, let's just rank stuff between us.
Yeah.
So
someday we'll have Easton on again. But anyway.
We should. We definitely should. So we opened up the floor a little bit. And there were some really, really good things in here that I feel like ranking would be fun to do. So we'll open it up with Grace. Grace said, rank the jobs you've had. And I feel like some of these, either I'll give to you, you can give to me, or maybe we'll both do. But like jobs you had, I feel like is both applicable.
Do you think internships count?
100%.
Okay. Then I have an answer for this.
Okay. I'm ready. I'm listening.
I think my number 3 favorite job, we're doing like 3 best, right?
Sure. 3.
Yeah, okay. My number 3 favorite job was my first job in radio. I was a board op at the country station in my hometown, and it was so much fun. It was my first introduction to radio, and I loved it.
Nice.
My number 2 favorite job is my current job. I am a producer for On Air with Ryan Seacrest. Why? Everyone knows that. Why did I? What?
I'm kidding.
Oh. My number 1 favorite job, I was an intern for a show called Headline Country, and it was when I lived in Nashville, and it was like a TV show on GM. Wait, oh my god, I don't remember. GAC,
Good Morning America.
Great American Country.
Oh, close enough.
I think was the network, and I got to go to so many like single number 1 parties. I did all of CMA Fest with them. I got to interview the band Perry. Just me for this TV show. I was in the end credits every week. It was literally the coolest thing, and it was my favorite internship, and I'm still in touch with people from it, and it was a great time.
I love it.
What are your 3 favorite jobs?
So I'll go in. I'll just give a last, second, and first. Last, Subway. Subway was my second job. I was like 17, and dude, find me one person that loves working at Subway. Subway was terrible. Yeah. You go home smelling like pickles. Everyone is so picky. It was gross. I'm telling you, like, Subway was just trash. I hated it. It was a job, and I learned a lot, but it was like Subway.
Sure.
My second place job was actually Starbucks. I loved working at Starbucks. I worked at the Starbucks inside an Albertsons, which is a grocery store for those of you who may not have an Albertsons. Yeah. And it was so cool. I would close the Albertsons because I worked at night most of the time. And I was the only one working in the Starbucks, and like our manager would be so adamant about us offering samples because they wanted people to like come in and check out the Starbucks and drink stuff. Sure. Anyway, so I'd wait till like 8:30 p.m. and like our Starbucks closed at 9, and I would go on the intercom of Albertsons, and I'd be like, "What's up, attention shoppers? This is Johnny, your in-store Starbucks. Come on over. I made some samples of a caramel frappuccino. Come over and try it. See what's up." There's like,
would you get a lot?
10 people in the store. Not that many people would come, but this was great because I just like wanted to try all the samples. So I just pretty much make any sample of a drink that I wanted to have. And then I invite all these people over and pretty much just drink my own samples, which is pretty dope. Loved the job. It was super sick.
God.
Starbucks is dope. And then my number one favorite job is 100% the job I'm doing now. Like I love this. Like I'm such a fan. It's interesting to see some of my friends and roommates literally come home and say like, I hate my job. And like, I don't know what I can't imagine that. That's not a thing to me. Like I really love it. I love waking up every day. There are some days where it's like, that was a rough day. Like there are things that sucked about that day.
Or like I'm exhausted and I didn't want to get up at whatever
or like
time.
This specific part sucked, but overall this job is amazing to me. So I love it.
You're the most positive person I know.
Thanks, dog. Hit the next one.
Grace wants us to rank our top 3 alcoholic beverages.
Nice.
Oh, we just did one from Grace. Sorry. It's just she gave us good ones, so.
That's fair.
You want to go?
Oh, sure. I'll go first. Number 1, Jack and Coke. Number 1 is a Jack and Coke. You know what I mean? Because 2 things. 1, it's like a gentleman's drink. A Jack and Coke, like.
Jack and Coke feels like college to me. That's like what I used to get like.
My college was like Peach Amsterdam. So like Jack and Coke is more of a post-college thing to me.
Okay.
I do enjoy Jack and Coke. It's the most delicious to me. Like I genuinely enjoy the taste. Okay. However, the Coke has a lot of sugar, and if I drink too many of them, I'm like starting to get old now, whatever. And I get hungover if I drink Jack. You know, like the age or whatever. So Jack and Cokes make me hungover in the morning. Number 2 is going to be a margarita, just because I love tequila. But same issue. If I have too many, whatever. And then number 3 is just going to be a nice Coors Light. Like I feel like it's refreshing. It's delicious. And those are my 3 alcoholic beverages. Erica?
That's beautiful.
What do you got?
I think my number 3 is going to be a Big Wave beer. The blue one. I don't remember what it is. I think it's...
Wait.
Maybe.
The brand is Kona. The type is Big Wave.
Okay. The Big Wave beer is my...
I know, because I had this one ex-girlfriend. She named her dog Kona. It was after like coffee and beer or whatever, so it kind of sticks in my head. Anyways.
Anyway. So that's my number. There we go. That's right. Nice. That's my number 3. My number 2 is a Moscow Mule. Although I do prefer like a little less lime juice, a little more ginger beer, less sugary. And
I like that.
My number 1, I think, is just wine. Because I just it's a
Hey. I'm a new fan. Wine's
I know
great.
you are.
I feel fantastic.
It's just a good time.
Yeah, it was a good time. It's like not the most delicious drink, but I don't hate it.
Oh, so. You're going to change your mind. Keep drinking it, and suddenly you'll be like, this is the gift from God.
I mean, I feel like that's any alcohol, though. You like keep drinking it, and you're like, this tastes great.
I'm just telling you. No, I mean, like, every next time you drink it, you'll be like, this is heaven.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Kylie wants to know, rank your top music listening apps.
I'm going to be super honest. I only use Spotify. And I shouldn't say that as an iHeart girl, but...
I know. I love that you said that, too, because I will say this, too, 100%. I will die on the hill for Spotify.
Yes.
Spotify, I feel like a couple of things. Like there are so many reasons I love Spotify. When I first start meeting someone, I ask what music app they listen to, because I feel like
stalk us.
I do stalk
Spotify.
You on Spotify if you have one. And I just feel like the music platform you use to listen to music says so much about you. And Spotify, to me, has earned my trust. Like, I feel like Spotify takes the time to get to know you. Like, this is the argument I use all the time, but
I agree with you.
They pay attention to your music. They pay attention to your music type. If you're someone that loves music, I feel like Spotify knows that. And Spotify is the type of platform that is for the person that really connects to music, that really like uses it all throughout their day, because they recommend you things based on what you listen to. They recommend you playlists. They give you everything you need to discover new music. Right. And I feel like it pays more attention to you than like your significant other does sometimes, you know? And I feel
this feels personal.
It's not personal. I just like love Spotify. And I feel like a lot of the artists that I love, I found through Spotify. Yeah. I found because they gave me a playlist based off things I know, and they were like, hey, you're probably going to like this dude too, because like we pay attention to you, homie. And like, you know, you're listening to some like sad music or some whatever music this is. Maybe you should check this dude out. And then I check it out and I'm like, oh my God, this dude's amazing. Spotify, you got me. You nailed it. And like,
yep.
I've tried Apple Music. I really have, just because like I've never really liked it. But I've tried it out just to feel like I gave it a shot.
Right.
I didn't love it. Like it just, it let me down. The iHeartRadio app's definitely an option. You know, go ahead.
It's a great option.
It's a great option.
I would like to give an honorable mention to Hit Clips.
I'm sorry?
Do you remember when we were younger and you could get Hit Clips and they were like this big and you could only put them, you could play like one song at a time?
Are these little chips that you used to wear on a bracelet?
I don't remember. Yeah, I think so.
Erica, why is this the platform you're mentioning right now?
Because I'm not saying I said I don't use anything other than Spotify, but what an incredible platform it was at the time.
Honestly, not a bad option.
Thank you.
It made you prioritize your music because you can only have so much with you at a time.
And, you know, mine was always Britney Spears and maybe some Samantha Mumba.
Okay, I'm just going to click the next one because this kind of goes along the lines with that.
Yes.
Christina wants to know, rank your early 2000s hits.
Okay. This must have been early 2000s. I think that Baby One More Time.
Oh, Britney Spears?
Elite. Yes, it is the number one. However, followed closely by Get Out, Leave, JoJo.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
That's honestly a great one.
What?
No, that's a great one. Hold on.
Oh, and my third favorite is...
Oh my God, so good.
Math by Hilary Duff. If you can't do the math, then get out of the equation. I am calling you back. This is star 69. Was a literal lyric in a Hilary Duff song when I was in 5th grade. So I bow down to the queen.
I love it.
What about you?
I'm going to pull mine up because I saw this question come in and I was just so excited about it.
Yeah, I wasn't this prepared. I just came up with that on the spot.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Honestly, that's fair. But this was one of my favorite questions. Number 1, Break Even by The Script. This is technically
I used to play that on the guitar. That was in the 2010s.
It was 2008 actually, which is like not quite early 2000s, but I'll still
give it
take
to you.
it.
This song?
I mean, I like Will Cry.
Yeah, right? Like it's kind of I used to play it on guitar and get emotional.
It's so good. Okay. Number 2 is going to be Sugar We're Going Down, Fall Out Boy.
Oh, that's why you were listening to that when I came on. I came on the Zoom and John was like jamming.
It was so good. First of all, it's just so good. This is like one of the songs like when it comes out on a party, when it comes on at a party, I will scream it every time.
Oh, good for you. What's your third?
It's a jam. And third is just like
Of course,
She Will
I
Be
can't
Loved,
hear that
Maroon 5.
Yeah, there we go.
Out of here. Like, come on. Like, you beat that. Beat that.
No,
it's
you're
so
right.
good.
That's a good one. We just are very
2002,
different
She Will
people.
Be Loved. And I'm surprised Maroon 5's still out here, like still making bangers, because in 2002, which was 20 years ago almost,
Okay,
19 years ago, like, oh my God. This is why I love Maroon 5. I like can't get over them. So good.
Yeah.
What else?
Okay, Rachel, and this is definitely just for me. Rachel asked my remaining Bachelor girls, and I just wanted to answer this. I think it's number 3 is Rachel for obvious. Sorry, not our Rachel who asked this, but the Rachel on the show. Little bit in some murky water for some past racist issues. So number 3. Number 2 is Michelle. I think she's so sweet and cute. And number 1 is Bree, because I want to be Bree's best friend.
Nice.
Anyway.
I'll take the next one then.
Okay.
Christina also wants to know, rank the top 3 creepiest things in John's room.
Oh, yeah. Let's see it.
Yeah,
or hear it.
One. So I'll probably post some pictures about this. Maybe if you listen on YouTube, I'll like post the videos. But I get it. I feel like I know the top 3 creepiest things in my room.
I know the number 1 creepiest.
Yeah, she mentioned the first one. I get it. It's arguably my silk pillowcases and sheets.
It feels really.
Yep.
Nice. It feels porny.
I've heard that it feels porny.
Yeah, and that you've heard that from me.
I've heard that from multiple people. Yeah. Apparently, I don't like want to admit it, but I understand.
Right.
My silk pillowcases and sheets are maroon, which is like one of my top 2 favorite colors, and they're also silk, which is first of all good for your hair. Second of all, good for your skin. Third of all, smooth. It's nice. It's cold in the middle of the night. It feels great. I've gotten a lot of crap for this. And also, my comforter is blue. So I've also gotten crap that maroon and blue don't go together, which I feel like is not true.
I don't find that creepy, though.
Not creepy.
Right.
But I feel like the silk pillowcases are classified as creepy.
If I walked into a man's room and he was like, hello, lady, let's lay on my bed. These are silk. I'd be like...
Yeah, but here's the thing. I got like a nice galaxy light in my room. It puts the stars on the ceiling.
That might also be a creepy thing.
What? What do you mean? That's like amazing. It like sets the vibe. What's a good vibe to you in a bedroom then? What do you want? Like,
just like
I don't
clean,
understand.
simple.
Yeah, it's simple.
Not black sheets, not dark. I don't. Dark bedding just kind of tells me like I don't wash this often. So
okay, the last part maybe.
Yeah.
However, I still feel like it's not that bad. It's really not as bad as it looks. Anyways, so number 2, I'll post a video about this too. Hopefully before our YouTube video comes out. So above my fan, there's a ceiling. And
no way.
Yeah, 100%. Pretty wild. But also there's a dead spider on my ceiling.
For how long?
It's been a little bit over a year.
No! I'm so sorry. My roommates are probably thinking I just died.
Yeah. So there's a spider on my ceiling. I'm surprised he's even like not falling off the top of my ceiling. He's upside down right now. He's basically Spider-Man, but a spider.
So he died holding on to the ceiling.
Yeah. And he's been there for about a year. I've not taken him off, but there's a reason if you'll let me dive into it for a minute.
What?
Nice. Okay. So here's the thing. I was laying in bed one night. All right. I tell this story sometimes. I was laying in bed one night and I was about to go to sleep and I got a little remote in my bed and I was about to turn the lights off on my fan. And then I saw this spider crawling on my ceiling. And I was like, absolutely not. No chance. I'm going to kill you. There is no chance I'm going to sleep when I know a spider is above me because who knows what he's capable of, right? So I grab a shoe from next to my bed and I just stomp him against the roof. Like I put an end to his life. I kill him. Murder.
Oh, you did
cold
this.
blood. Oh my God. Yeah. Who else am I going to do? You know? Anyways, I murder this spider in cold blood. And now his guts are like on my roof. And then I thought, what if other spiders think it's okay
Oh my God.
to crawl above me while I'm sleeping?
I hate you.
I decided I will leave this spider on my roof as a deterrent to other spiders. So if they ever come around, they will know that that is the fate that they will be facing if they decide to just crawl around in my room. And I will tell you this, I've left him up there as an example, and I've not seen a spider since. It has been over a year. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
So I leave him up there.
That's disgusting.
It's pretty gross. It's honestly kind of gross.
I am so glad that no part of me has ever wanted to date you because that is so gross.
It's not that big of a spider, dude. He's like a little spider, but he's on my roof and I leave him and I'm just telling you it
I don't
works.
care.
Okay, would you rather see a spider on the roof that's been dead for a year, or would you rather have the possibility of thinking a spider could possibly be crawling over you in the middle of the night while you're sleeping over in my place?
I want
and he
the
could be
second one. So,
what do you mean? Anyways, you're wrong.
okay, what's the third creepiest thing in your room?
I don't know, third one's hard. I have like Christmas lights above my window that I never really take down.
That's fine.
And my sister's fiance gave me like a random cat calendar that I hide behind my dresser. Not that creepy. But
Yeah.
the spider is probably the creepiest with my
spider
silk
really takes the cake.
pillowcases. I mean, it probably takes a cake. Your turn.
Jesus. Sorry.
Let's do like
my
2 or 3
sister. Whoa, my shirt just almost. My shirt strap just fell off. Okay. Ooh. My sister Christine said seltzer blamps.
So the wine's kicking in. Yeah.
I just got too excited. She said seltzer brands. And I'm going to say my least favorite seltzer brand is Bud Light. It is garbage.
Is what?
The Bud Light seltzer.
Oh yeah, they're pretty trash. They're pretty
garbage.
trash. No, yeah, they're gross. They're gross.
My second is Bon and Viv. And my first is White Claw.
Interesting. I do it first is truly, but otherwise not bad ranking.
Fight
Not bad
you.
ranking. Okay.
Okay.
L would like to know rank your positions.
Are we still playing Truth or Drink, or
Nope. We're
can
just
I
ranking
just
them.
can I just drink this one away, or?
So my positions would be number 3, manager. I feel like manager is a good position to have. I feel like number 2 is intern, because I feel like intern is just a great position. You can learn. You can learn from anyone. It's basically a free pass to go ask anyone you'd like. And number 1 is going to be CEO, because you own the company.
Sure. I will also take the Lauren Conrad approach here, and I'm sure you have no idea that she did this once. She was asked her favorite position in an interview, and she said CEO, and then she moved on. So
wait, did she really?
Yes.
Nice.
So same.
Retweet.
We got, I want to say, one or multiple questions to rank our coworkers.
This is a good one.
So I would like to ask you for your 3 favorite coworkers.
Okay, so I was thinking about this question, and I feel like it varies because it depends what we're ranking them on. There are some
Just
coworkers
generally like them.
Oh, it was kind of hard. I feel like it varies because I feel like there are some people that I respect. There are some people that I try to be my best around. There are some people that I like for different reasons. I feel like they're just the overall coolest, if we're just going to be honest here, because I feel like that's what the people want to know. People that maybe listen to the post show or whatever. The overall coolest is probably Sisney.
I almost just swore. She's the effing best.
She's the coolest.
And
Dude.
I don't know why she likes me, but I have the joy and honor of like truly calling her one of my best friends. And
dude,
I will wonder every day what I did to deserve that.
I feel like Sisney, I wish we were the same age at the same time, because when she tells stories, I'm just like, you would be in my friend group. Like my friends would love you. We would all hang out. We would do the same things together. Like
yes.
Sisney
actually, and I'm saying yes to you guys. I don't think Sisney would have liked me as much if I was the same age as her. Because I'm just a little lamer. Like
which is wild too, because Sisney's one that's also like on air. She's kind of a mom. I mean, not kind of. She is a mom.
She's super mom. Yeah, she's pregnant right now.
But like sometimes you get glimpses of what Sisney back in the day was, and like especially in our meetings, we get that. And I'm just like, Sisney is so cool. I love Sisney.
She's definitely the coolest. Yeah,
she's the coolest. She totally is.
So.
I would
Congratulations, Sisney. We should make a little reel about this and give her a little fake award.
I agree.
Thank you.
The coolest coworker on Air with Ryan Seacrest is Sisney.
Yes.
It's true. It's a fact.
Who are your follow-up to?
I gave the first one. You got to give the second one.
Oh, see, but I feel like we have different rankings.
I don't know what my other rankings would be. It would depend on the subject, to be honest.
For me, in terms of like people that I would also choose to spend time around outside of work. That's kind of what I go with. Sisney is still my number 1.
Yep.
Samantha Stavros is my number 2. We've had her on the podcast before.
She's so good.
That poor girl gets Jon gets like every thought of mine during work. She gets even more.
I believe it.
And she and I are just like kindred spirits, and I think we're kind of the same person but on opposite coasts, and it's very cool, and she's cool. So
I'm trying to think of other people that listen to us who they might know. And I'm trying to think of like the things I like about them.
Yes.
Like Tanya is probably one of the truest forms of just owning who she is and just taking that to the next level and finding success from it, which is awesome. Easton is like probably the same.
I was like, I actually argue with you that Easton is even more like Easton does not give an F what people think of him.
Zero.
Yeah.
He will attack whatever he feels like doing, and I love that about him. And my favorite thing about Easton is so passionate about the things that he loves.
So passionate.
And to me, that is inspirational because there are things that I'm very passionate about, and I dive into the things I get excited about. But Easton gets excited about more things, and he's more into them than I'm into the things I'm into. Yeah. And I love it. He'll take the time to research it. He'll take the time to really be a nerd about everything he loves, and I respect someone that's that passionate about the things they love in life.
I also think he's one of the most welcoming people on our
100%.
team because
100%.
he was my first friend on our show. And he always has treated people like, oh, you're new here? Cool. Let's go walk and get coffee together. Like it's
Totally.
no questions asked.
This may be just because I sat next to you, but I think you were my probably first friend on the show.
That's true. I think I also was so excited because I got to interview you and like pick you, and I was so excited about that.
Nice.
Although I don't think I even asked you any questions in the interview. I think I just sat there and joked. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. You, Sisney, and Samantha are definitely my like 3 best friends on the show.
This might be a part of our podcast that's for the people who used to listen to the post show and who are really interested in the iHeart podcasts. So it's probably a 50-50 thing here. But for the people who do know who we're talking about, I feel like you understand exactly where we're coming from.
Yep. And RIP the post show. The pandemic happened and we said, that's not something we're going to do anymore.
Bye.
Maybe someday it'll come back. I have no idea.
But you can come here. We're here every week.
That's true.
Should we go into our final 2 questions?
I think so, because John and I were like, this will be a short episode. And then we got drunk.
We literally thought, we were like, we want to do shorter episodes. This one's going to be 30 to 40 minutes tops. We're currently at almost an hour, so.
Yeah. Well, let's start with the thing. Just pick 3 of the answers for the one for me, and then I'll do the same for you.
Whoa. What?
So we asked people to rank things for us to argue, for each of us to argue.
Got it. Yeah,
so you know that it's on our rundown.
I was caught off guard. I'm sorry. Okay.
What's happening?
Here's the thing. I don't really know. Like, I'm a moderate Taylor Swift fan, but I don't have any credibility to me. So if I'm picking answers, so your question was, rank the top 3 best Taylor Swift songs of all time, all albums, all songs,
all time, all albums.
Everything's inclusive. So if you want me to pick the answers here, I don't know how much credibility I'm going to have with picking the answers. However, I'll do it anyway.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay. So the first one I'm going to pick, let's just pick who I think is maybe credible here. Oh, I like this person. They put numbers. Oh my God. This is a guy. I used his tweet. What's his name?
Kyle.
Kyle. Dude, you knew it. Okay. So Kyle says, number 3, you need to calm down. Number 2, delicate. 1, should have said no.
I unfortunately deeply disagree with Kyle. You need to calm down is hardcore low on my list. Low. So I'm sorry. What just came over me?
No, just end his life. I just hate Kyle.
Kyle, you're a really good person. You're a fun fan of the show, listener of the show, friend of ours. I love Delicate. I love Should Have Said No. Still not in my top 3.
Okay.
So, sorry.
Tammy says, All Too Well. She'll probably say, Getaway Car. Oh, she's talking about you.
She's talking about
All
me,
Too Well, Getaway Car, and then Sparks Fly.
All Too Well is... Okay. All Too Well is Taylor's best written song. There is no doubt about that. Sparks Fly is my personal favorite song.
Oof.
So it's 1 Sparks Fly, 2 All Too Well. And Getaway Car is high up there, but it only makes the top 10.
We have a couple of people who said All Too Well is number 1.
And I get that. They are correct that it is, for the people, the best Taylor Swift song.
All right. Last one says, from Grace, she says, Wildest Dreams, Red, and Cardigan.
Unfortunately, Grace, you're wrong. None of those are in my top 10. Red is a great song. Red as an album, better album than it is a song. Just saying.
I could not agree more with that, and I don't really know much, but I agree with that.
Yes. Wildest Dream, good song. 1989 had way better hits. Cardigan, not a huge fan. And I should have been, but the one on Folklore was the much better choice for the lead single. And also, everyone is missing the point that Happiness is one of the most incredible songs they've ever heard in their lives. So
nice.
There you
before
have
we
it.
get to my last questions, I'm just going to put us on pause. So
You're going to do a little ASMR?
That was the rest of the wine bottle.
He finished the bottle. You know, I'm going to be honest. I have a FaceTime with my 2 best friends after this, and I'm saving the rest of my wine for that. So
You're fake.
I don't want to I love you, and I love getting drunk.
I hope you guys are bearing with us. This is an hour long of us literally talking about absolutely nothing today. This one really doesn't matter. I'm going to be completely honest here. However, if you're still with us, you're a true fan. We love you and we appreciate you.
John, it does matter. I hate when you say that.
I know.
Okay, anyway, I'm not going to get into a fake argument with you, but John wanted to know the 3 things that y'all think are better than sex.
Yeah. Tell me what's better than sex. Because not a lot. Hot take.
I feel like, sadly, kind of a lot. Valeria had my favorite answer. She said,
Valeria?
Oh, Valeria.
Yeah, my sister's friend, Valeria.
I'm so sorry, Valeria, but you said, and you had my favorite answer. You said smooth shaven legs, warm chocolate chip cookies, and free parking.
Oh my God. So here's my problem with this is like you get to pick the answers, but this is me judging. You think I'm going to judge smooth shaven legs as better than sex? I'm sorry. Like it's me here judging the answers.
You've
like,
never known what it's like to wear jeans when your leg hair has grown out and then to shave it and put on jeans and you're like, this is the coziest blanket I've ever worn.
I have not. And like, I don't plan to, and I never will. And I'm just saying, sometimes you got to know your audience. And like, I'm sorry, I've never shaven my legs. Like, I'm not a water polo player.
Should we do it?
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed.
Okay. Stay tuned for the next drunk podcast when I come back in town.
Yeah. If you get me drunk, I'll do anything. I don't care.
Great.
So anyways, I just feel like you got to know your audience. And like, Blurry, I love you, but like, I'm not going to vote that, you know?
All right.
Anyways.
Okay, wait. Okay, at the end, you can tell us what your things are.
Perfect.
Jorge just says a good back scratch.
Now, Jorge, speaking my language. Now, here's the thing. And this is probably a mostly guy thing. I don't know.
Okay.
Back and head scratches are like next level. Like, there is nothing that compares to a back or head scratch. I'm telling you, like, it's a full system shutdown. It's like a firewall. As soon as you start that, my eyes go down. I sink, and like I can't do anything else. I'm like, whatever you're doing right now, done. Game over. That's it.
I think that's similar for women, but I think it's more intense for men because like they're not used to being like treated well or something.
We're not used to being like touched,
like cared for. Yeah.
Yeah. Like care. Wow.
And then Brendan, who we've also had on the podcast, said
Brendan.
Payday. DVD
Payday's
logo
so
hits the corner. Olive Garden, never ending pasta bowl.
Wait, this is such a good one. Okay. Brendan, first of all, Payday, unmatched.
Payday is great.
Payday is debatably and probably not debatably better than sex. Like, Payday is unreal.
I don't care. Okay.
Payday is like when you see money hit your account and you can like pay your bills and you're like pumped to be able to do things. You're like, whoa.
I think also that feeling of being able to pay your bills and then also have more money is exciting.
Perhaps. Also, when that DVD logo hits the corner, I mean, come on. Come on. Like, I don't know if it's the OCD in me, but when I see that, I'm like, this is what I've lived my life for.
Okay.
Anyways.
And Olive Garden Never Ending Pasta Bowl?
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. It's pretty good. It's
right.
That's a more debatable one.
So
if
what
I'm
are your
just gonna
three?
Go in, my roommate Evan said.
Oh, I missed that.
It literally added it right before we added our podcast.
Oh, okay.
He says, he said, the fart you finally let go of when she finally leaves.
That's a very dude thing.
It's such a dude thing. I mean, if you're a dude and like you gotta let one go, if someone's over, you hold it in like forever. And I'm just like, real moment right here, Evan. That is so correct, and you know it's true, and it's like a thing. Like you gotta be respectful.
So gross.
It's gross, but like it's the truth. It's like what happens. Anyways, that's one of them, and I think the other one, I did love when the Starbucks drive-thru pays for your order before you and you continue it.
Yes.
Such a good one. Such a good one.
So what are your favorite? What are your things that are better than sex?
I mean, if I'm just looking at these answers here.
No, in your own brain.
In general? Okay. One of the answers is actually my answer in general. It's like pizza and buffalo sauce. Like, I'm a big food person, which is wild because like I'm like I don't know. Food is just one of the best things in the world to me. And pizza and buffalo wings, like, I'd do anything for it. Unreal.
Okay.
Someone said being drunk somewhere. Just like, I feel like a nice buzz listening to music.
Is better than sex?
Like, here's the thing. A nice buzz listening to your favorite music, I would say, is better than sex. I'm going to be honest. Like,
okay.
Someone asked me, I was like in a group the other night, and it was like a would you rather type situation. And they were like, would you rather never have sex again or never be able to listen to your favorite music again? And I was like, I'd give up sex 100 times to be able to listen to my favorite music. Like, there's no chance.
I don't argue you, but it's also like,
Yeah, I mean, is it a bummer? Sure. But like the satisfaction that I get from listening to my favorite artists and my favorite music, I'm sorry. Like nothing else compares with that. I'd give up sex 1,000,000 times. Bye.
And the final thing?
That's it right there. Music, number one.
And pizza.
And I mean, pizza's good too. But like music, number one.
All right. Well, there you have it, guys. We are finally done yapping in your ears, and we will let you go on. I hope that you were drinking along with us, because otherwise this might have been annoying.
Yeah, not enjoyable. Probably not enjoyable.
Oh.
Are you alive?
Everything's fine. I just don't worry about it.
Anyways, we'll be back next week with like more serious, real things to talk about. But I hope you enjoyed a drink with us. This is the last. This is it. This is all the wine I got. My wine bottle's empty. I got this glass, and I will chug it before we leave. Erica, any last words?
I have nothing left in my wine glass, so I'm just watching you chug this. But get us on YouTube, Instagram at Almost On Air, and we're on TikTok now. So
yeah,
I know a lot of you found us last week. So we will see you guys next week.